Okay, so good morning everyone. Uh, so in the last session, we had discussed about the status of mini project. So following students have presented their status. So starting from Mr. Sachin Ranjan, am I audible? Sachin, am I audible?
सर वो चैट बॉक्स यूज करेगा सर वो.
Okay, Sachin. Please use the chat box. If any member of your group is presented, he can also unmute and can use the chat box. Okay, Sachin. So the last one you have given the topic name and you have started the code implementation. So what is the status? You can use the chat box. Okay. So can you show us some screenshot of running code if you have any resources? Because this session is about to get the status of project, so it is more favorable that you can show me the running code, or if you have read some resources, then you can discuss that. Okay, Sachin. So from next time, please have some screenshot, or you can also take the control of the conference, and you can give your show your running code. Okay, thank you, Sachin. I am sharing the Google Access sheet link in the chat box. Just fill the required information, and in the status, just write down the how much percentage you have completed in the code, and what is your further planning for next week. Thank you, Sachin. Uh, okay, Satyam, am I audible?
Yes, sir, audible.
Satyam. Okay, Satyam. So in the last one, you have provided the topic name fruit analysis, and you have started the data analysis. So, any progress?
Sir, we are working on the structure of the code.
Okay, so can you show us some screenshot?
So, sir, no.
Okay, Satyam. So,
So
any
basically,
issues?
sir, laptop dead है अभी sir. Back to you.
Okay. So,
Sir,
yes.
Kaggle and Anaconda.
Okay, Satyam. So, please access the Google Excel sheet link and fill the status of your project, that whatever you studied in the last week and what is your planning for next week. Thank you,
Okay, sir.
Satyam.
Okay, sir.
Shivani, am I audible?
So, okay, sir.
Thank you, Satyam. Thank you. Shivani, am I audible? Okay, Shivani. So, you have not provided any status uh, in the last week. So, have you finalized your topic name? Okay, Shivani. So, have you finalized the topic name? Okay, what is your topic name? Face recognition. So, any progress till date? How much percentage have you completed? Okay, so you do you have anything to share with us? Okay, Shivani, that's okay. Please find out the Excel sheet link in the chat box and fill the required information. Just write the status that collected the data and what is your data set name. Please mention that also, and what platform you are going to select for the coding purpose. Mention that also. Okay, thank you so much. Sagar, am I audible? Sagar, am I audible? Okay. Shreya, am I audible?
Sir, which Shreya?
Pardon?
Sir, which Shreya? There are three Shreyas in our class.
Okay, so have you finalized the topic name?
Sir, I'm Shreya Vanisha. Yes, I finalized the topic name. My topic is image processing, and
Okay,
and I have take images, and currently I'm uh, providing a size and trying out some filters. After that, I
okay,
want to do some uh, that we can recognize text from the image. If there is any text available in the image, we're trying to recognize it. What is
okay,
the text?
okay. So what is progress?
So the progress is like अभी मैंने इमेज रखी है उसमें फिल्टर्स हम लगा सकते हैं उसकी साइज पता कर सकते हैं मैंने अब तक इतना ही कोड करा है
Okay, Shreya. So just fill the required information Google Excel sheet and mention the status. And
श्योर
from next week, please come with some screenshot and the or you can also do so the live code of your project.
श्योर
Okay.
श्योर श्योर
Thank you, Shreya. Shreya Saxena.
Yes, sir.
What is the status?
So my project name is Object Recognition using Python,
Okay.
and I am implementing the code as of now.
Okay. Okay. So do you have anything to share?
So by the next meeting, I will share the screenshots.
Okay, Shreya. So just fill the required information in Excel sheet. Okay.
Sure, sir. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. Shreyans.
Hello.
Yeah, Tanmay.
Yeah, so actually, I'm in team with Shreyansh and Sumit.
Okay. Okay. So you can explain the status.
Yeah, I want to share the screen, the PPT.
Yes. Please go ahead.
Is my screen visible?
No. Should I stop presenting? How can you say? Are you able to share the PPT?
Yeah, actually, from my side, it's
Okay.
shared,
One moment.
sir. I think you need to stop the your
Okay. Okay. One minute. One minute.
presentation. Then it
Now,
would.
now you can go with it. Tanmay, please present. Yes. Yes. We are getting it. Please go ahead, Tanmay. Yes. Yes. Please. Please.
Is it visible now? There's an option to pin up. Good morning, everyone. I'm Tanmay Goel. On the behalf of my team, I'm here to share my PPT presentation on the topic. We have chosen curfew e-pass management system. Uh, we are a team of three: Shan Sharma, Sumit Prasad, and me.
Okay.
Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna tell you the problem statement. In in
Yes,
this
go ahead.
situation of pandemic, we all know it got very difficult. It was very difficult to manage and for the movement. Government need to management to give them permissions to pass the police barricading. So we have prepared a curfew e-pass management system so that a e-pass would be generated so people can easily travel from one place to another. Essential goods or any people which any person which is having some serious problems or serious issues can move. Okay, so there is an existing solution already. Government has launched e-pass, but it's not that compatible. Our code basically creates a UI which is very easy for anyone to operate. In the already presenting solution, there are very much complexities. You can check on by searching it on Google. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna tell you the pros of this. Hello.
Yes, Sachin.
Hello.
Yes, yes. Please, please.
Okay. 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 So the pros, or you can say advantages of this is we can help citizens in the lockdown. For example, I'm having some medical issues. I need to travel from my town to another town for medical treatment, but I can't go due to police barricading or some other things. So what can I do is I can request an e-pass and government can generate that e-pass so that I can easily move. Or for example, I'm having a business, some dairy business, and I need to transport milk from one town to another town, which is not possible right now. But with this e-pass, I can get permissions or so that I can make my vehicles travel from one town to another town easy so that they can deliver goods. Okay, so these are the advantages of my project. So what is its needs? Already, as I have discussed the advantages, the needs are already there. That for movement in this curfew or in any pandemic situations, we need e-pass. So it's the need of this. Economic and operational feasibility is that it does not require much money to operate. I've already created the project. Only thing is required is a domain to host the project and a database to store them. So it's very easy to operate and anybody can operate it because it's having a simple UI. I will share the screenshots also. You can see the UI is very simple and anyone can operate it. These are the software requirements. You can check out only 2 GB RAM is required and the hard disk requirement is 40 or 80 GB. A normal laptop is having 4 GB RAM and 1 TB hard disk. So it's very easy for anybody to run this project on their system. Its software requirement is not so advanced because I have created it for simple use only, so that anybody can use it. I have used MySQL for database, Apache for server, HTML for front end, JavaScript for any functions I have taken, Sublime as an ID. You can choose any other ID also. PHP for its basic implementation. This project is created by taking in by considering those who cannot cannot tackle with very advanced technologies. So I have used very simple technologies so anyone can operate it. It can be used in many areas, in toll plazas, government centers, in police barricading also. We can just show them the e-pass and they will let us pass. So it has a wide variety of use. Hospitals and many other government centers can use this also. Okay, here are the screenshots as I've already mentioned. This is the admin login page if you can see. So here you can type the username and password and you will able to log in it. Here is the dashboard. So from here, admin who will generate the e-pass can do everything from here. Here is the profile of the admin, the one who is controlling this project, and the issued pass, which in managed category we have taken the issued pass, the passes which has been issued, and all the details are kept here. These same details will be shared in the other system also. conclusion. So by this project, we are helping government to make it easy for movement of people. Also, it do not requires much money for its implementation. So it's very, very easy to implement and to use because of its simple UI. Thank you. It was the whole idea.
Okay, then my one doubt, very good presentation and very good effort. How to verify the reason from people, and how to verify the authorities? How the authority will
So
verify? Yeah, okay.
so the admin page. Okay, I'm just showing the admin page. So here I'm having the admin panel. If you can
Okay.
see the admin panel, can you see that?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So in admin panel, it would be there would be a login ID and password given to the admins only. For example, I'm in the government center and I will issue the e-pass. So I'd be the one only who is having that login ID and password, and I will see the request there. Okay, now I haven't added the request form here, but I will show you for sure. So, for example, if any request was there, so I will see, okay, he needs to go from Hapur to Ghaziabad. So I will permit it accordingly, according to his whatever request he has given. And then in this manage category, there would be his name, whomsoever I have issued the pass, and with this, his location from where to where he want to go. Everything would be here, so that it would be easy for government and also for people to manage this.
My question is again the same. Uh, uh, how to verify the reason and the people? Suppose are you using Aadhaar-based authentication or mobile-based authentication, or there are some additional level of authority who can verify that particular request is genuine?
So
Excuse
those
me. Hello.
Yes,
Sir,
Sumit.
I'm Sumit Prasad. I'm also in team, sir. Sir, for verification, we have to take their Aadhaar card number. So from this, we can verify the request is genuine.
Okay, that is a person verification. Genuine request. Suppose you are have a logistic company and you're moving from Hapur to Ghaziabad. So how the authority will verify that?
Sir, what kind of authentication that we have to verify?
E-pass will be issued by whom? District magistrate or any other authority?
Sir, it is verified by district management, no? Sir, the
District
movement
only.
of vehicle will be under surveillance of district, not any center or.
So I think you have to add additional layers of authority. Suppose if it is related to transport, then your application must forward it to RTO first. If it is related to your personal, it is must be forwarded to the police station nearby your locality. Or I think you can you should think a more real problem.
Sir,
How is
actually,
it
sir,
possible? Yes, yes.
every registration is backed in a database, and we can easily take out that database into an Excel sheet or printed format and later on submit it to the police station that these are the vehicles which are moving next day or the day afterward in these area. So the police station or authority, district authority can easily verify which vehicle is moving where. Or we
Okay,
can also
my
do
my
online
my.
survey.
Okay, I required interface where I will open my mobile. I will open your portal or I will open your app, and one form is be open. I will fill the required information, and the curfew pass should be issued on my mobile. If there is a verification required or is there any validation required, it must be done by automatic or in a digital mode. So please think on it, and it's a very good project because
so
we can. Yes.
so actually we are having different levels for this. For example, first of all, we are having a user level. For example, I need to generate a e-pass for myself. So because I want to travel from one town to another, so I need an e-pass. So first level would be the user level who wants the e-pass. and second level would be the center level who will be generating the ePass. So this management system would be the link for that. Suppose
Okay.
I am creating the request to generate the ePass. My request would be forwarded to the center. By this ePass management system, they will receive my request
Okay,
and
okay.
in,
Tanmay, do one thing. I have one idea. Nowadays, you can open the bank account without going to any bank branch. Okay. So, what they are doing after submitting every document, they will conduct a live video camera session where they will capture your photo and capture your if you are applying for a vehicle movement, they can capture the vehicle movement, or if you are applying for some logistic services, they will capture your company's document or any company number that is assigned by the government authority. So you can add this feature and it will be become more digital because I am submitting the application, but there is a no verification from authority side, and that is a quite because again the application should not go to the police station. There will be so manual human interaction should not be required in the project. Okay, that is the only suggestion from my side, and
so, so
yes,
but
yes.
with the current knowledge, we can only add numbers. For example, any vehicle number or Aadhaar number we can add. We can't add any facial, you know, face camera support. Or
No, no, you can find out related library in Python or whatever the platform you're using, and you can use that library. I'm
so
not this.
if we use them, so we need to change our whole technology. We are using PHP, and integrating that those two would be a major issue. So we can't integrate PHP and Python that easily. C and Python can be integrated. Python can be integrated with other technologies also, but with PHP, it's too difficult.
Okay, Tanmay, I will suggest that with your team member, please do one or two meeting and then trying to find out any solution. I will also try to find out something from my side. If I will find it, I will share with you. But it's
So it
possible.
would be very helpful, sir, if you suggest any name who can help us in ML, then he can add facial recognition to that page.
Okay. Um, I think Tarun sir was there, so he has left the college. And ML, let me find out that who can help you in that. Then I will suggest you the name.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Tanmay. Thank you, Sumit. Anyone left? Any issues or any doubt from your side?
No, sir, no doubts right now.
Okay, Tanmay, please fill the required information in the Excel sheet. All I will mark the attendance based on the Excel sheet information. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. We are ending the recording of the meeting and meeting also.